Hi guys, today we are making some noodles. Noodles? Again? Well, hold on a second. Today we're making the so-called ants climbing a tree stir-fry noodles. This Sichuan classic will change forever the way you approach noodles from now on. So with this video you're going to be mastering three main techniques, starting from how to perfectly cook your sweet potato vermicelli, how to prepare the seasoning, and that's quite of a thing, how to finalize your stir-fry, and that's just big fun. Before diving into this recipe, do not forget to press on the bell notification button to subscribe to this channel while smashing the like button. Right, let's do this! Starting from the noodles, of course. See, this recipe does involve the usage of some very particular noodles, sweet potato noodles. They have a very unique consistency as they become transparent after the cooking, really elastic, and they love to stick with the seasoning, like a perfect couple does. Warm water into a bowl or a pot and down your noodles, leaving them to soak for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, let's get going with the second technique, the best Sichuan seasoning for this recipe. To season this dish we need some basic aromatics, garlic, ginger and onions, plus some nice red chilies. Peel some ginger and mince it nicely, and do the same thing with the onions and with the garlic. Lastly, you want to finely chop your red chilies and set them aside. Remember our vermicelli? That's it, that's when you want... Okay, so now you know that it took us 15 minutes to do the chopping. We like to take things slowly. Calm. Piano piano. So get the vermicelli out of the water, rinse them into some cold water because you want to stop the cooking process, and look how elastic they are now. Woo! Scoop them out and set aside. Let's get our starchy water ready. In here you want to put 1 part of starch, and usually starch means sweet potato starch or cornstarch, as well as 7 to 8 parts of water. Time to get the fire on. The big show. Let's do some proper stir fry. The last thing you need to master to get this recipe done properly. Other ingredients you want to get ready: the sesame oil, some regular oil, some light soy sauce, some shaoxing cooking wine, salt, sugar, and the beautiful doubanjiang. Wow, umami at the next level. You don't know what doubanjiang is? Get it online. Or just subscribe to the channel and wait for us to make a video just on doubanjiang. Oil into a preheated wok, aromatics in, garlic, ginger and onions. Add some extra oil inside, a good stir fry so the aromatics can all infuse in the oil, and then some extra oil inside, doubanjiang in, and open it up with the spatula to let the doubanjiang infuse with the oil as well as with the aromatics. And that's when things really got red. And trust me, doubanjiang is not really spicy, it's more like adding an extra umami, savory fragrance to your dish, so try it. Special guest here, the ants. Of course not, we all know that we're talking about minced pork. Minced pork in, pinch of salt, pinch of sugar, and give it a good stir. And gently break the minced pork with the spatula. Now time to add in some cooking wine and soy sauce from the perimeter of your wok. Time to add in the pre-cooked sweet potato vermicelli inside. If you want to try this, do not do that. It's very silly. Just simply use the spatula for mixing everything well, some water, and cook for a while with the lid on, keeping the water level inside. We want all the ingredients to fully infuse with each other. And now the final stir, not forgetting the name of the dish after all. Ants climbing a tree. Well, the trick here is to keep stirring while adding a tiny bit of the starchy water. See, the starch here will help the ants climbing on those trees and eventually sticking with those, embracing them. Add some extra soy sauce at the very end and do a quick last stir for a couple of minutes. Look at this, I mean, look at this. Wow. Finish off by adding some chopped red chilies on top, together with some sesame oil for some extra nutty flavor. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! This looks great. This is something very special. I love the texture of the sweet potato vermicelli because they stay chewy, but at the same time they absorb much of that sauce that we put in, so it's really incredible. And I really love the name of this dish, which translated into English it sounds like ants climbing up a tree. I mean, the name really pictures out the image that I have in front of me. It's sweet potato vermicelli surrounded by these little pieces of meat. It seems like they're really climbing up on a sort of tree, but I tell you what, they're not gonna make it because because I've just eaten the tree. Now you do understand the meaning of ants climbing a tree, right? It is time for you to get in touch with us on any social media you like, because we want to hear from you. We don't want to make this a one-way communication. We would like to get feedbacks from you. Tell us how you're doing, alright? Hey, how are you? Well, that's a great chat-up line if you want to use it in the comments. Do not forget to watch the rest of the recipes we have on our channel, somewhere around here, and do visit our website www.chinese.shop, because in there we have some of the most regional kits that are going to change your life and your kitchen. We love you and we know you love us too. It's just that you haven't expressed that on the comments, but you will eventually. I hope so. Love you.